Hey everyone, back again with another video to help you out. This time I'm showing you the location and removal of the HVAC control unit, control module in this 2022 Toyota Tacoma. This module interacts with the controls on the dash to moderate the speeds and settings on your heater, blower motor, and air conditioning. So if you're having issues with your speeds and all that stuff, this could be the issue. I don't know if there's any kind of syncing or modding or flashing that needs to be done, or if you could just take this out of this junk vehicle in the junkyard and put it into another vehicle, home or shop, and it just automatically works, or if you need to go through a procedure to make it work. But this is being bought by a customer who needs it for their issues. So on their end, they'll have to figure out how to make it work with their vehicle. In any case, the tools I used to remove this were a Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a 10mm socket on our impact, and also a quarter drive 10mm with an extension and a swivel as well. So I'll show you how to remove this thing so that way you can do it at home and save yourself some money. If this helps you, drop a like down below, subscribe for more videos, and also leave any kind of comments or questions you might have down below, and I'll help you as best I can. Anyway, let's get to it. You're gonna have to come over to the passenger side of the truck. Also got a flashlight, and I've dropped the knee airbag that goes underneath this glove box. You'll have to remove this panel around the end, this piece right here. I just got underneath the edge of it with a flathead screwdriver and popped it out. It just has clips that hold it in, so you'll be able to just snap that back in when you're done. And set that off to the side. And then you'll have two 10mm bolts right here to hold this side of the airbag underneath here, and those two spots right there. And there's also a locator pin right there on the back side, so when you put this back in, you'll find that locator pin to line your holes up. And then on this side, you'll have a 10mm bolt over here. Now I also thought there was an 8mm, but it has a screw head just over there to the side, but that wasn't necessary to remove to do this, as far as I can tell. But anyway, took that 10mm bolt out there underneath, and then just got to get a hold of it and just firmly pull on it, and it'll release the snap clip up here on the top, and then it'll bring your airbag out. Now you don't have to take this loose. I wouldn't if I didn't have to at home and it was hooked up to power and stuff. You can just set it to the side and you'll be fine. And then the HVAC control unit sits right here to the left side of your heater box. Here's the heater box. And right over here to the left of it, towards the center of the truck, is where you're going to find the bracket that this mounts to. Now you're going to have a 10mm that's up there in the center of the screen. And that's where you need the extension and the swivel, because it's not exactly, if you look straight ahead, you don't have a straight shot to it, so you have to use a little swivel to get the 10mm bolt out of the top of that up there. You can get that one out. It takes a little doing. You might have to fiddle with it for a little bit to get that 10mm broke loose, and then you can actually just take it loose with your fingers if you can get that far. And then the other 10mm bolt is find it. No, that's not it right there. You can look at the module. Okay, so you have 10 there. That's the one that you're trying to access up high. And then you'll have these two holes back here, which would put that other screw, other bolt, straight back here. Oh yes, it'll be right here because there's the locating pin right here for it. So here's the locating pin. There'll be another 10mm here. I just took the extension and the swivel off of it in order to get back here to get this 10mm out. Then when you get those two 10mm out, you'll have very little slack to work with, but here are the two plugs that you'll need to remove. They're two different sizes, so you can't mess it up when you're putting it back together. But you'll have a little trigger on the back side of each of these that you squeeze to remove from the module itself. Fairly simple. And again, you'll have to fight it because this is all the slack you get between the plugs and the wiring harness. So you'll have to kind of wrestle it out of there just to get enough room to get those plugs loose. But that's where the module is, and that's how you get it out of there. When you go to put this back in, just make sure you snap that pin back into the dash underneath when you go to put the airbag back in, and put everything back together the way it came apart. So again, if this helped you, drop a like down below, subscribe for more videos, and thanks for watching. Peace.